Hello, my name is Christopher. I am the most successful person on YouTube. I've banged 99 models and your mother, and I also have a 12-inch cock. In this video, I'm going to teach you, or I'm going to give you a solution on how you can achieve your dreams, your goals, whatever it might be, in a very expedient amount of time. There is no more important thing in your life than your time. Your time is the most important aspect when you are trying to achieve your dreams. Let me better explain this thing with a quick illustration. So here is a line graph. And again, we're going to use business as an example, but it could literally be anything that your dream is. Now, this is your business when you start and you're making a little bit money. This is the money you're making in your business growth. And then right here, things skyrocket. Why do they skyrocket? What is this point? This point is when you were able to supplement your income with the money your business was making and quit your 9-to-5. You were able to then put these 50 to 55 hours a week right here into your business. And again, time is the most important thing you have when you're trying to achieve your dreams. There's nothing more important. So in this video, I'm going to give you one solution to taking this point and putting it right here closer. So then your line graph looks more like this. And before I give you that solution, there's one very important thing that you need to understand. Society is set up in a way to literally turn you into a slave. So society gives us this card. It says, on this card, this is success. It's the guy with a lot of money, with the nice car, with the big house, with a lot of girls, whatever. Because we think that's success, what ends up happening is so many people who really can't afford a new iPhone buy a new iPhone. So many people who really can't afford a BMW get a BMW. They think that it's getting them closer to that thing that society tells us is success. And then we're left having to pay the bill for it. And how do we pay the bill for the thing that we thought that was going to take us to success, but it actually put us more in debt? How do we pay this thing off? Well, we get a 9-to-5. We work a 9-to-5. We work jobs that we really don't like. And then we're stuck in these jobs having to pay for the shit that we really didn't need because we were just like duped into thinking it was taking us a little bit closer to success. When in reality, it was pulling you away from it. And I want to say one thing about a 9-to-5. They say, well, it's 40 hours a week. It's really not 40 hours a week, is it? You know, you wake up an hour and a half early. Maybe some of you just like get up and brush your hair and out, whatever. And then you maybe commute 30, 20 minutes to work and then you have to drive back. Really ends up being anywhere between 50 and 55 hours. Again, time is the most important thing here. I think in 2002, like the top 1% made like $780,000 a year. The person down here is making like, I don't know, $4K a year. So what so many people do in life is they take a job here where they make like $25,000 a year. And let's just say that's $17 and $25 an hour, somewhere around there. What they do, because they have to pay off all that shit that they don't need, they get this job at $25 an hour. And then they think, well, I can stay here 30 years. And after 30 years, now I'm making $100,000 a year. Well, I want to give you some truth. The difference between making $25,000 a year in terms of your lifestyle changing and $100,000, it's not shit. You might be able to take your girl out on a nice date instead of every 3 months, now every month. You might have now an extra room in your house. Your flat screen TV might be a few inches bigger. But you're not really competing with this amount of money with the lifestyle that this 1% gives you. It's not even close. People will take this route because they think it's safe. Well, if I do this, it's going to be a safe bet. You might work at a job, you might be there for 20 years and somebody gets hired and this person just is prone to like stirring shit up. You might get caught in a whirlwind of bullshit at your job and you might get fired. Your boss might come in with a bad attitude one day and he might just fire you. It can happen and there's nothing you can do about it. So let's say like option one and option 2. Option 1 is you go for your dreams. Option 2 is you take the safe route. If going for your dreams doesn't work out for you, let me tell you what's going to happen. Nothing. You're going to stay exactly where you are. These jobs right here, between $17 and $25 an hour, those jobs will always be there. And these are probably the jobs you have right now that are helping you pay your bills and helping you survive. So don't worry about that. Those jobs are always going to be there. So if you go for your dreams, either two things are going to happen. You're going to stay at this job that you have now, or you're going to fucking hit right here. Let's say you choose option 2, the safe route. You might end up making that 100K every year. You're not even going to be able to enjoy the money that you worked 30 fucking years for. Or worst case scenario is you go back right here. If your dreams don't work out and you do end up here, would you rather be sleeping on that sidewalk, looking at your face in some murky fucking puddle, and you see yourself there and you say, you know what? I tried. And that's more than 99% of all people can say, I tried. And I'm here, but I know I tried. Or would you rather look in that puddle and say, man, I was working and I just got fired, or a recession came, or this person lied to me at work and now I'm fucking here. Damn, if I could go back in time, I would have went for my dreams, because the result, I would have been here anyway. You know, when I was like 23, 24, I made a feature film and it was about homelessness. And I studied this subject and I went to homeless shelters. If you live in the United States, there will always be a place for you to sleep with shelter, and they will feed you. The people you see sleeping on the sidewalk, they choose to be there. They choose to be there because they don't like the rules of the homeless shelter. It says, hey, there's a curfew. You have to be back in the door by 9, and you have to actively be looking for a job. Some people are like, nah, fuck that. I'd rather just sleep on the sidewalk. That's why you need to go for your dreams. It's because there's nothing to be afraid of. Let's get to the solution I was talking about. So I talked about all this shit that you don't need, right? Well, let's talk about the things that you need. What do you need to live? You need 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and then like a stove and a fridge. So these are things that you actually need. You do not need any more than that. Well, look around you. Let's say you're living in like a townhouse or something. Do you have like an extra room that you like never fucking go into? You're paying rent. Let's just say you're paying $2,000 a month on rent. So right now you're paying $2,000 a month. Let's just say you're paying $2,200 a month for all your bills and all that shit. And then maybe you have a car payment. Just say your monthly bills are $2,500 a month, and that's why you're working that fucking job you hate, and that's why you have no time, because you're paying these bills. My solution is this. Are you ready? Here's what you need. You need, look at that arrow, beautiful. You need a camper trailer. That's these things. And with these camper trailers today, it's actually a lot more than that. What else do you need? You need a truck to pull this thing and to be mobile when you need to be. That's all you need. And it comes back to time. If time is the most important thing for you to achieve your dreams, it means you can't have things in your life that are just unnecessary. So how much is a camper trailer? You can get a camper trailer right now at $100 a month payment. You'll owe a little money, but that's $100 a month. You should see this as your rent. What about a truck? You could get a truck to pull this trailer for a monthly payment. Let's just be liberal, conservative here and say $200 a month, although you can go cheaper than that. Look what your rent is now. You just saved $2,200 a month by going this route while having the things that you need while maximizing your time. So you can go to state parks that'll charge you $550 a month with water, with electricity not exceeding like $100. So let's just add that. Let's just say that your entire living expenses are now $1,000 with food and all that other shit. Well, then you might think, how am I able to pay for this $1,000 a month camper trailer truck thing? Option 1, option 2. Option 1, you stay at your 9 to 5 So as soon as your business you're creating can make you $1,000 a month, that's when you would go to the camper trailer. The other option is, okay, so we know it's $1,000 a month. How can you get $1,000 a month? A fucking part-time job bagging groceries. And again, it comes back to the opinions of what people think. Oh, you're bagging groceries? Wow, why are you doing that? Because you need the time. You need the time. And if you can work 25 hours a week, bag groceries, and pay your bills so you have time to achieve your dreams, then fuck what anybody says.